Welcome back to the
Hey,
Grown Up Kids podcast.
what's up? Hey,
I'm
it's
Jessie.
already a week later.
Oh, same outfit though.
Oh, it's so weird. It's been a whole week and like the
I
last
forgot
I don't
that
know,
I wore
5
the
minutes.
sweater last Sunday.
Yeah, no, we've been we're recording 2 every time because Jesse's going on some trips. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be
well,
gone
I guess
for
by the
a
time this
crap ton of
episode,
time.
by the time this episode comes out, you'll kind of be back from your trips.
I think it's coming out the day I get back.
Yeah.
From Connecticut.
Hey, what's up?
Actually.
Hey, welcome home.
Thanks. It was I can't believe one of my best friends are married. She's actually technically already married, but
Oh, nice.
one of my best friends had their wedding.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
I did know that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I am
cool.
very excited though. I will have crossed a bunch of states off my list of states I haven't been in yet. So,
Do you count it if you drive through it?
Yeah. I mean, if you stop at a gas station in a state, I was in the state.
You were in it, but I don't.
My feet touched down.
Yeah, I get it. You were in it. I saw. If that's how you're defining it, that's perfectly fine. I would consider you didn't like go there, and I know that
Yeah, but
sounds
I've
like an oxymoron.
been in the state.
But what I mean is like go there means like you kind of like visited there, you did something there. Like even if you were passing through and you like went to like an attraction in that state, I would be like, oh yeah, you went there. But like you just stop at a gas station.
Some gas stations are an attraction. Have you ever been to a Buc-ee's?
And like no, it's not. But like I get what you're saying, and I've been to one, and I get that.
It
but, like,
is an
no,
attraction.
No, it's not.
They're huge.
Congrats! It's a store. It's like it's like a big gas station.
Sometimes
store.
people go to different states to go to a store.
Well, yeah, I understand. Like, for instance, if you wanted to go to New York, I don't know if this is New York or LA or somewhere else, but if you want to go to New York and go to Saks Fifth Avenue, okay, that's an iconic store.
I think
that's like
those are everywhere.
Okay, I don't know, but I just know it's a famous one in New York, right? Like,
I mean, I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Gimbals, okay? You want to go to New York? You want to go to Gimbals? Okay?
Wait, but isn't Gimbals just? I thought Gimbals was made up for Elf.
No, I don't think so. Gimbals is a real place. I'm almost positive.
Are you sure? I feel like they were ripping off somewhere else.
No, I'm pretty sure Gimbals is a real place.
Fictionized version of the real Gimbals department. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Gimbals closed in 1986.
I know that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, you want to go to New York, you go to Gimbals. Like,
if you want to go to Harrods, you go to London.
Okay, there you go. You went to London, you go to Harrods. I wouldn't say, oh, I was just passing through London. No, you went to London, you went to Harrods.
Yeah.
You went to New York because you went to Gimbals. Like, I get that. If you are passing through New York and you stop at a gas station, to me, you didn't go to New York.
I didn't go to New York City, but I was in New York.
You were in New York, but you didn't go to New York. And to me, there's a difference.
I guess.
I get what you're saying.
But
and
like,
I'm not telling
I've
you,
been in New York.
And I'm not telling you that you're defining things wrong. I was just wondering how
I don't
do you
even know how many states we're going to drive through, but I know that I will at least drive through a couple.
Yeah. No,
See, but I would not consider, I've touched down in the airports of multiple European countries, but I would never say, I've been to that country because I went to the airport there. I had a layover.
Yeah.
I had a layover in Germany. I wouldn't say, yeah, I've been to Germany.
Right.
Because I had a layover there.
That's the same thing as driving through and stopping at a gas station and just keep driving through.
I don't know why, for some reason, it feels different to me.
Interesting.
Because, my feet were on the ground.
I get it.
And I guess technically in an airport, they were too. But, I don't know, for something like an airport, it feels like it's hovering above the state, you know? So it's I wasn't actually there.
I get it. I mean, I've been to LaGuardia. I had a layover in LaGuardia when we were young. One of our trips, you were there. We were with mom and dad. So we were in New York.
Again? It is
airport in New York. We had a layover in LaGuardia, and then I had a layover one time for a flight from Detroit to Kansas City. All right, sorry, this is backwards. From Detroit to Kansas City, I had a layover in Las Vegas. Riddle me that one.
Okay.
Have no idea.
Here's a question,
I've never been to Las Vegas. I've sat in the airport for an hour, but I've never been there. You know what I'm saying?
Here's a question, though. Because one time, when I was coming back from California for the summer in 2022,
okay,
I had a layover in Vegas, and my flight got delayed from Vegas to Michigan or something. I don't remember what happened, but basically I had to book a hotel and stay the night. And so I left the airport, got in a shuttle that took me to a hotel that was not far from the Strip.
Okay.
And I stayed the night there. I ordered food to the hotel, ate it, then went back to the airport and flew home the next day. Would you say I've been to Las Vegas? I was in Las Vegas.
You were
outside the airport.
Yeah, you were definitely in Las Vegas.
I ate food in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It was just all in a hotel.
Yeah. Yeah, this is probably...
This is the conundrum.
No,
right
and
there.
and I'm not telling you the way that you were defining it was wrong.
No, I know. I'm
just in my
genuinely
head,
curious because
yeah.
it's like, have I been to Vegas? I haven't gone on the Strip. I haven't gone to a casino or done any of the things. I did consider, like, should I just walk to the fountains from Oceans? But I was like,
yeah, you should have. But also
I was like a
and you were as a
23-year-old girl at night.
Yeah,
and
you should have just gone on Craigslist to see if you could hire someone else.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. No, I think would I say that you went there like I've gone to Las Vegas? Would I say that? You stayed in a hotel there. I guess I would, but in my mind, like, let's say it was me, that exact same situation, it was me, and someone said, have you ever been to Las Vegas? And I would say, not really.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
I think that's exactly what I would say as well. Not really. But
I spent a night in a hotel one time.
Exactly.
When my flight got delayed. So have I technically, have I set foot in the city and have I been there and I even stayed the night there? Yes. But I didn't go there. I saw nothing there. I experienced nothing there.
Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah, you didn't even
I
get
ordered literally like a bloomin' onion and like chicken tenders and fries and like
wonderful.
A cookie skillet. It was great.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
Sounds awesome.
I just watched stuff on my laptop and ate in a hotel room by myself. It was kind of a vibe. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
I had a great time.
It sounds like a lot better than some of the things you could do in Las Vegas.
That's true.
So
that is very true.
But no, I mean, I guess I would say
hate the Vegas airport though.
It was so busy.
It's literally one of the worst airports in the entire world.
It was like a madhouse. Like I couldn't even breathe.
No, and there's literally nowhere to sit in that place.
There was nowhere to sit. And they only have like
unless you want to sit at a slot machine.
So I had a phone at the time that was like terrible on battery. And because of my first flight, my phone was like almost dead.
Oh, there's no outlets.
I was there in Las Vegas, and at least in the wing where I was, they don't just have like outlets at the seats. They have like these tower things you can plug into, and they only have the towers every so often. And where the tower is, there's tons of people sitting there. My flight was boarding, so a bunch of people got up from the tower because they were boarding the flight that I was on. And I went and I plugged in, and I like sat there with my phone plugged in, and my phone was really finicky, so I had to like hold my charger at like this certain part. So I just stood there and I sat there and held it.
Funny.
And I waited until they said last call, and I watched them. And as the person was going to walk over to the door to close it, and they said last call a second time, I unplugged and I ran over there and got on the plane.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
I was like, okay, I'm here. They were like, I remember that lady had a look on her face.
She's
like she was pretty
annoyed
with me. But like, I needed my phone, and then that was the most legendary flight I've ever been on in my life.
Oh yeah, you do have some crazy stories. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that bit. I don't ever feel more gross than I do in the Vegas airport. Like,
I didn't feel gross at all. I just felt really crowded.
I just did. I've been in there so many times. So many. Way too many. Because every flight that would go out of Sacramento when I would leave California.
Yeah.
Always. I think I had one time where my layover was in Denver. And that was it.
Nice.
Which Denver's a nice airport. Apparently it's like a whole front for like some crazy stuff, but
really?
Yeah, like the whole building is in like the shape of a swastika or something, and there's all these like weird hidden tunnels. There's like tons of theories about the Denver airport.
What?
Being like a huge like underground
neo-Nazi
front. Something like that. I don't know, but there's like this like horse with demon eyes and stuff that's in there. It's like a sculpture, and everybody like there's all this lore. You should look it up. It's like honestly, low key, I like kind of believe it.
Wow.
Because there's so many crazy things that we just like don't know about. I'm like,
yeah,
that could easily be one of them.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it's like almost like an Area 51 type of like, whoa, crazy lore, the Denver airport. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but the airport's really nice.
All right.
So.
Well, before we get to our song of the week,
It's really busy.
Spotify crashed like today when we're recording this. So
Yeah.
just like mid-April.
We couldn't even like search anything.
April 16th. It was hilarious. We were trying to use Spotify and it was just like not working.
Yeah.
Since we started this episode, 441 new comments are on the website downdetector.com. Anytime anything goes down, you can go on Down Detector and like look it up, and it'll tell you like how many outages are being reported. 447 new comments in the last few seconds. 6 more comments.
Oh my gosh,
hilarious! But some of these comments are crazy. Everyone here needs therapy for real. Oh gosh, this one's kind of sad. I want my music. I'm gonna blow up a hospital if they do something.
Oh my
about this.
gosh,
That one's crazy.
Some of them aren't funny.
Some of them are hilarious though. It's like, please let me silence the loud of my thoughts.
That one is good.
Give me my Suki back. Why are you like this? So this is what it feels like to be homeless.
Oh my gosh.
YouTube music sucks. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I like that one.
I'm trying to get my Wednesday started and all I have is silence from the app. One song and nothing else. I'm gonna find you. Fix it now. Someone said that's why you use Apple Music, and someone said that goes down more than Spotify does. No surprise.
Really?
I feel like a caveman. I fell for it, and you treat me like SHIT. That one got me so good. It's all Trump's fault.
It's the tariffs.
I trusted you, Spotify. Bro, I was in the middle of making a playlist.
Oh no,
That's the worst.
That would bum me out. What if it went down like on my wedding day?
No, literally. I mean, just download your music, you'll be fine. I can.
If it's downloaded, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can listen to a ton of my.
I was planning on downloading all the playlists anyway, so yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Do you think that if I cry hard enough, it will short circuit Spotify into working again? Like, what does that? How does that work? But I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. All caps.
What do you think of that term, crash out? Because that's gotten so popular.
Yeah. I mean, I whatever.
I think it's funny, but I'd never say it.
Yeah, I don't really use it either. But someone said, what was everybody listening to? The top comment, the first comment, I should say, not top, like, but just the first comment was Chris Tomlin. That cracked me up. That cracked me up for real. And then a bunch of people were like, Diddy.
Oh my gosh. That's horrible.
I'm tweaking. You're all liars. You all said it was fixed like 10 minutes ago. You guys are freaking liars.
So intense. It's like everybody is so aggressive.
I uninstalled it and installed it again. Now I can't even log in. Why, Spotify? Who wants to fight? It doesn't feel good to be a gangster right now. Just like comments are cracking me up. It's up to 524 new comments. That's crazy. By the way. Yeah, it's just crazy.
In light of Spotify,
so funny.
What's your song of the week?
Wow, it's up to 48,000 reports of. Well, at its peak, it's been reported like hundreds of thousands of times for outages. The app, streaming, and the website have all been reported. I'm
amazed by Amazon. I ordered stuff today on Amazon, toothpaste.
Yeah. It's here already?
At like 9:30 this morning. And it's already out for delivery between 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. That's crazy.
The last one I'll read.
Well, also, I went to the dentist yesterday. It felt really good.
The last one I'll read.
Except for it didn't feel good.
Guys, can we stop threatening each other for 2 seconds? It's like the comment section on this Down Detector website are crazy.
That's hilarious.
It was cracking me up. But anyways, yeah, Amazon is wild. All right, song of the week.
Yeah. Do you want me to go first, or you?
I can go, I guess.
Yeah.
I would say my song of the week now it's a new one by OK Go.
Oh yeah.
And it's called Love. It's really good.
I feel like I listened to a different one of the new ones.
Yeah, because it's a whole album.
Yeah, but I didn't listen to. I don't think I listened to that one. I still need to watch the video that our cousin Ben sent us.
It's really good.
I love OK Go. I always have, always will.
Wholesome stuff, man. Wholesome stuff.
My song of the week is a song that's called "I Want You Back" by Infinity Song.
I don't think I've heard it before.
It's actually really good. I'm
Nice.
pretty sure I don't think all of them are from Detroit, but at least a couple of them are
The band
from
members?
Detroit. Yeah. It's like
Are you gonna add it to the playlist? Because I want to hear it.
Yeah, I
wanna
will.
listen to it.
They're really good. They like have a ton of harmonies and different stuff, but it's like kind of bluesy almost.
Metamorphosis complete. I love that
That's
word.
the album.
I love the word metamorphosis.
The album's actually pretty good.
Metamorpho. It's a verb.
But okay, today's episode.
Yeah.
We're going to be
Let's go.
reading and reviewing, well, rating, I guess, like giving our take on letterboxd reviews from our favorite movies. So if you don't know what letterboxd
Our
is,
favorite movies?
just some of like our favorites or just
Okay.
like some popular ones.
Okay.
But if you don't know what letterboxd is, we've talked about it on past podcast episodes.
The popcorn app.
It's a like movie. Can you stop doing that with your feet?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, thanks. It's like a movie, like log reviewing, but it's almost like social media because you can follow your friends or famous people. There's like top kind of like patrons on the account or on the app that like big people that are like really
I don't
known
think you
for
know
their
size,
reviews.
but yeah.
What? What did you say?
Said big people. I said I don't think you really know their size.
Well,
But yeah.
okay. But then like some celebrities have letterboxd. Actually, a lot of celebrities have letterboxd, which is kind of fun.
Oh, that's great.
And then it's become a thing on red carpets or like at movie premieres where letterboxd will always have like a representative there.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll always ask people like, what are your top 4? Because on your profile, you give like your top 4 favorite movies. And so they always ask,
I need to create an account.
You have one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was when we started the podcast.
Oh.
Or maybe like when I was in
No.
California.
Yeah, that's.
And you've logged one thing.
Oh, okay. What did I log?
It was like a Robin Williams documentary.
Oh, that documentary was so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the only thing that you've logged.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Anyway.
I don't know. I don't really stick with...
I'll give my top 4 just for fun.
Okay.
But my top 4 on Letterboxd are Dan in Real Life.
Tenet.
No.
Okay.
Tenet was up there for a long time, but I think when I go like top 4 favorite movies of all time, like it's probably number 5.
Okay.
And so it just doesn't have a place in there. At least
I really hope your
at
other
this
3 are ones that I agree with.
current moment. One of them I don't think you've seen. Maybe 2 of them. Dan in Real Life. Life is Beautiful, which is
Never
an
heard of it.
Italian documentary. Won a bunch of Oscars. It's World War II. Such a beautiful film. Ratatouille.
Okay, solid.
And About Time, which I feel like I've definitely talked about it.
About Time.
It's
Who's
got
in it?
Bill Nighy, Domhnall Gleeson, Rachel McAdams, British like rom-com, but it's like one of the best. It's like an actual good film. Like it is a rom-com, but it's also a beautiful movie about life in general, and it's just so happy and sweet.
I don't think I've seen it, but maybe I have.
And
yeah,
like it's just so much about family and love, and
nice.
It's so beautiful. My song of the week from last week, "Take My Hand," I keep seeing edits of that movie with that song, and they go so well together.
That's great.
And it's really sweet. But those are my top 4. But we're gonna give some like just some of our favorites or some like top movies. Read a couple reviews from some of them.
Okay.
My first one is Surf's Up. So some of the
Sick
top reviews
movie.
on Surf's Up, the very top review on Letterboxd of Surf's Up is a 4.5 star review out of 5. Letterboxd always out of 5. And the review is watched the 3 hours director's cut, comma, a must see SEA. Get it?
Oh. That's it?
Yeah.
That's
it.
hilarious.
And then the second review is
3-hour director's cut? There's no way. That's a joke.
I think it is,
There's no way.
The second review is, wait, why the F? Why is this movie so great? And then the third one I'll read. You, happy feet, me, an intellectual, Surf's Up.
Yeah, that's real.
Right.
No, that's so real.
The fourth review is, stepped on me. Are you kidding? This guy was dancing on me. And just look at this. Broken. God, broken.
That's hilarious. That's crazy. No, I mean, it deserves the love.
Wait, some of them are really funny, though. When your uncle pees on your crush.
actually so funny.
And this movie is so cool. I wish penguins were real.
Oh gosh. Yo, when your uncle pees on your crush, that's hilarious. Whoever wrote that is a genius. A genius.
That's so funny.
funny.
Yeah, that's really good.
Nice.
I like this more at 18 than I did at 6. Which is true.
That's so
I
real.
loved it when I was 6 too, but I love it now.
Yeah.
All
that's
right.
real.
Hit me with another classic movie of ours that we love. How about Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Oh, come on now. Let's go.
I don't think I've ever looked this one up on Letterboxd, so we'll see what people are giving it. The overall rating is 3.3 out of 5 stars.
What? That's too low. Oh no.
The first one that I read, 2.5 stars out of 5.
What?
Carrie Ellis, unlock my chastity belt, I beg of thee. I beg of thee.
That's so brutal.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
What else you got?
White man can't jump.
Man,
King John's Moving Mole is peak comedy.
Yeah, for real though. Why is it? Find me a bad review of that movie. How is it only 3.5 out of 5? Come on now.
Well, because it's a spoof type of movie.
Who cares? 5 stars. So it's perfect. I wouldn't change a thing.
Someone said, when this first came out, I had never seen Errol Flynn's The Adventures of Robin Hood, and I vaguely recall being a little befuddled by Carrie Elwes' performance. He doesn't even try to act like Kevin Costner. Kids are dumb, is what I'm saying, or at least I was. This is not aged well as Brooks classics. There are a lot of topical jokes and pop culture references that are meaningless to anyone who doesn't remember the early 90s. Some of the material made me cringe now. A few scenes are so sublimely silly, though, that they carry the rest along. For goodness sakes, this movie has a long dialogue scene between Richard Lewis and Tracy Ullman. That alone should get it a place in the National Film Registry.
Interesting.
You didn't like the beginning. You liked the end.
Yeah, the ending was fine. You should look up Get Smart.
Get Smart is undeniably a great movie.
Yeah, but I want to see if the people
Okay,
agree.
its overall rating is 2.9 out of 5.
See, what? That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Somebody said, the top review is, I love this movie, sue me. Somebody else's review is threat level midnight origins.
For real, though, it does feel that way. That's incredible. Man, I'm trying to come up with movies that I would love
my gosh.
to hear reviews
Some Letterboxd reviews are just so out of left field, which I kind of love those ones. But somebody reviewed it and said, I bought this movie on iTunes by mistake, and when I tried to tell my parents, they told me they were getting a divorce. That's horrible.
Okay.
Ironic this movie is called Get Smart because that's what I was yelling at Anne Hathaway as she fell in love with Steve Carell.
That's so tough.
James Bond could never.
James Bond is great, though.
Someone's review is 1 star, and they said, I got more stupider.
I got more stupider. I feel like, see, I don't know what the vibe of Letterboxd is. What do people say about Ocean's 12?
That's a good one. I feel like those would get good reviews because those are actually like good films. If you're a good film, you get good reviews. If you're a fun movie, typically it's like a mixed bag on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
Not letting Brad Pitt snack as much in this one is the reason our economy is collapsing.
He does. I mean, he is snacking. The opening scene that they show him, he's snacking.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're talking about.
The top review is, the real heist was literally friendship, still a masterpiece and some of the ultimate kickback and drink up the music images, hot people cinema.
It sounds like one of those Spotify playlist names. But
oh yeah, you're right.
Think of the summer.
I read the Wikipedia page for this movie and I still don't understand what happened, but I love to have fun.
Yeah, I do feel like it's one of those ones where you gotta be kind of quick and clever to keep up with what really happened in the story. Maybe.
Yeah,
but
a 5-star review, it's like more of an actual review, is Every time I watch this, it's better and better. At its heart, the Oceans franchise is a high series about love as it's the greatest weakness of our heroes. Ocean's 11 happens because Danny loves Tess. Ocean's 12 happens because Rusty loves Isabel. Ocean's 13 happens because everybody loves Ruben. And Ocean's 14 should happen because I love the Ocean's movies. You could have Frank's son come in and do Frank's job as a tribute to his late father.
And that's the thing is like the reason why they wouldn't do a 14 is because Bernie Mac died.
He says right here, Steven, I'm available and I do a great Bernie Mac. This is another movie where I couldn't hold back from saying, oh, F. Now this is an incredible scene to my friends over Zoom every few minutes. Nothing brings me joy.
Zoom?
It was in
That's tough.
2020.
2020, that makes sense.
Nothing brings me joy like the Oceans franchise. Even the looky-loo works for me now. The Sixth Sense gag is so funny, and the moment at the museum front desk where they confirm the joke of the heist is so satisfying. And Catherine Zeta-Jones, good lord, this movie knows how great she looks, and they're ready to tell you at every moment. Her chemistry with Brad Pitt sings even in silent shots, and their flirtation is so fun. Wild how much you just love to see hot people flirt with each other. Soderbergh is so good at this movie making stuff. I hope he only retires maybe 3 or 4 more times.
No, literally.
That's fun.
That was a great review.
Yeah.
How about The Equalizer with Denzel?
That's a good one to ask. 3.4 out of 5. That's pretty good. That's a 7 out of 10.
Okay, good. When you put it in that perspective, it helps me.
Yeah. I think you hear such a low number and you get
like hearing
discouraged.
2.9 for whatever movie we said a minute ago.
Yeah, that's basically a 6
and like
out of 10.
Is it too low? Like, yeah, but fine.
Yeah, but that's like okay, anyway.
Yeah, right.
Mother effer doesn't say you're about to get equalized even once. I love when the equalizer takes Boston public transportation. He literally protect but also attack.
That one's good. That was one of those ones where like if someone reads that comment in 10 years, they'll be like, what does this mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He literally protect, but he attack. Look up The Intern.
Oh, the one with Matt Damon?
No.
Oh, with Anne Hathaway and what's his name?
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, 3.3 out of 5. Okay. Watched by Hannah. It tells you like the people you follow who's watched it and like what their review is. Hannah watched it. She didn't review it though.
Sick.
Robert De Niro. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to read that one. I don't give a F. I ate this up. I could have sat here for 4 hours just watching Robert De Niro be Anne Hathaway's best friend. We need more movies with the rom-com vibe, but instead it's just friendship found family. Why am I crying at Robert De Niro getting a job?
That's really good.
Somebody said, call me crazy, but I really thought De Niro was about to end up with the chick.
Yeah, no.
No.
You are crazy. If you watched the movie and thought that for any moment of time, that's insane.
I kind of wish he died at the end just for like dramatic effect, but I don't know.
Oh, that's so tough. Dang. No.
But I don't know at the end.
All right, I have the next movie for you whenever you're ready.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Let's try Zootopia.
Random pick.
Oh, and then I have the next one too.
3.7.
Wow.
Which is funny. I've reviewed this. What did I review? I gave it 2 out of 5 stars.
What?
I said another great cartoon fox. Which he is a great cartoon fox.
Yeah.
I like the movie.
2 out of 5. You said that's a 4 out of 10. That's not like the movie.
I love that movie. I just don't think it's a great film.
Love the movie. 2 out of 5.
You have to remember that we approach these things differently. You have to remember that.
You're right.
Man, I gotta be careful with some of these reviews. Anytime there's a review about like a certain like just male that's in a movie, Jason Bateman seems to be one of them fairly often.
Yeah.
Like the unhinged letterboxd reviews are crazy.
From like women?
Yeah, or men. I don't know.
Interesting.
Somebody said, I want Jason Bateman's voice to eat me. That's horrible.
What? That's wild. Okay. I have the next
Wait, no,
movie.
I
Oh,
only
yeah.
read one.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
See, like, somebody said, "Name an animated fox that you aren't attracted to." Um, uh, everybody loves that there's so many Breaking Bad references in that movie, which there are. Yeah.
In Zootopia?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because I haven't watched Breaking Bad yet, so.
Oh, I haven't either, but I knew it was Breaking Bad. Somebody's 4-star review is better than Frozen. Yeah, I said it. Funny, heartfelt, and charming. Zootopia is a fun and enjoyable adventure with memorable characters and beautiful animation. It delivers a brisk and thoughtful mash of mature themes involving society and social commentary that is executed in a very smart and provocative way. Great lessons to be learned by everyone of all ages. Why can't all buddy cop films be this good and funny?
They're, like, a little bit zealous, but I agree that I probably agree that I enjoy watching it more than I enjoy watching Frozen. So.
Yeah, I think that's probably because you're a guy and Frozen's a
Right.
princess movie.
Yep, 100%. Okay, here's another one. Oh, I thought of The Italian Job.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I have a review for that on.
If it's not good, then we're done. We're so done.
We're so done. Oh, I don't actually. Our cousin Anya does, though. It's 4 stars. 4 out of 5.
Nice. Good
Did
job.
anyone else think it was strange that Mos Def played a guy who was deaf in one ear? Mos Def? Mos Def? I don't know how to say his name.
I always thought it was Most, but or is it Mo? Or is his name Mo? And his
wait,
name
this
is really
review's
like
really good.
Mo's
I mean,
Def.
4.5 stars out of 5. And their review is, I mean, yeah, it's a good heist film, but it doesn't compare to the wild animals stealing food from the humans in 2006 animated classic Over the Hedge.
That's crazy.
That's great. They were in Italy for 24 minutes.
The fact that someone counted that is great, but that's not the point of The Italian Job.
As Edward Norton's #1 fan, I can confidently say I didn't need to see him with a soul patch. That's funny.
That is funny. I think The Italian Job is phenomenal.
Wait, I like this one too. If Charlie's run over me with her Mini Cooper, do not prosecute her. She caught me slipping. That's on me.
That's good.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Almost convinces you driving a Mini Cooper is the sexiest thing in the world.
Like,
I did feel cool when I had my Mini Cooper and I was a manual. I was like, I could be in the Italian Job right now.
yeah.
And it had the stripes like the ones in the Italian
Yeah,
Job.
that's freaking sick. No, I mean, I do want to drive a Mini Cooper someday.
It is fun. I definitely think probably driving a sports car would be more fun.
I just think it's ugly, that thing where the speedometer is in the middle. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Get rid of that.
I got you on that
It's so
one.
ugly.
I think they've changed it a little bit in the newer ones, but it is still like a big circle.
It's there because it's kind of like the iconic Mini Cooper thing.
Yeah,
But
it is. It's
I
just
don't need the
it's
whole
just
car
like a
to
screen
know
now.
at all moments, like what our miles per hour is.
Well, it's not that. It's your RPMs.
Yeah, it's both, isn't it?
Yeah, there are both. I mean, there's a smaller one that is RPM, or I don't remember which one's which. But when you're driving manual, you do need that. It is really helpful.
No,
and for it to be that big is helpful.
I get that, but it's still probably more helpful for it to be in front of you, not like...
Kind of, but like you don't really do that. I mean, your eyes are literally just like going like this, and your hand's here anyway, so it's like, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
What's your next one?
Around the World in 80 Days.
Oh, I think I did review this and watch it. Oh, never mind. I keep thinking that I did. I know I've watched it. I don't know why I didn't review it. I love every bit of this film. Such a great time every watch. Criminally underrated. The China segment is one of Jackie Chan's best moments in the past 15 years. Loved it since opening day and will love it forever.
Since opening day. That's incredible.
It's like Wes Anderson was kidnapped and forced to make a family action. Yes, this one is actually fun. Everyone's wrong.
There must be some bad reviews. What is the overall rating?
2.7.
Wow, okay. A 5.4 out of 10.
I don't believe anyone who says they're not madly in love with Cécile de France after watching this.
That's the girl?
I think so, yeah.
Ding ding dong.
Oh, I gotta sneeze.
Ding ding dong.
Why is there a... Wait. Someone's review is 2 stars. It says so many terrible fonts.
So many terrible fonts.
Yeah.
What an interesting thing to care about.
Yeah.
That's too good. Okay, yeah. When you're ready for the next one.
I am.
The Muppet Movie. The OG original.
1979.
Yeah.
4 out of 5 stars exactly.
Come on now.
That's great.
Come on now.
Orson Welles is delivering those 2 lines like his career depends on it. That's funny. Was driving with a friend when she told me she did not know who the Muppets were, hasn't seen a Muppet thing, had truly never heard of them. Do you know how insane I felt trying to explain the concept of Muppets, like trying to define the word soft? They're puppets and some of them are animals, but some are just like things. But they're all people too, and they're funny, like actually funny, not trying to be funny, but they actually are trying to be funny too. Who are they for? Like kids, but adults too. Everyone really, but they're not corny, except sometimes they are, but on purpose. Sorry, I'm going to crash this car if my brain has to devote any more processing power to figuring out how to explain this concept. Anyway, this is a very fun movie to watch with someone who's never heard of the Muppets. No, that's not Jim. Jim is the creator. That's Kermit. He's the effing guy. Oh yeah, another thing about Miss Piggy is that she does karate. So he's a chicken? No, he's just something, but he loves chickens. His wife is a chicken. Just watch the movie. Oh, sorry. Is that something they were about to explain? No, they never explain it. Watch. That was a great review.
That was a really good review.
These Muppets gave a woman a severe allergic reaction to get an audition. They don't F around. That's hilarious. The fork in the road gag is still as funny as it was when I was 6.
Turn left at the fork in the road. Huh, would you look at that?
This is how this is good. This is how my Muppet ratings work. If I have fun at any point and gets 5 stars, who am I to tell these fluffy guys the best way to entertain me? That's funny.
All right, here's one that I would love to see the reviews on. Sky High.
Oh my gosh, wait, no, I do think I have reviewed this because we all watched it with our friends.
This before.
No, I actually do have a review for this one.
Okay.
My review was 2.5 stars. My review is Daddy's little girl, because remember the uncle thing's like Daddy's little girl. That's my review.
Yikes.
Okay, better than Age of Ultron.
Better than Age of Ultron?
I think they're joking, but
yeah, they must be.
Finally, a movie that accurately depicts my high school experience. Scorsese slated Marvel, but he never criticized Sky High.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think
Sky High deserves hate, in my opinion.
I think as a child, I decided to base my personality on that purple bee.
Got it.
There will never be another Sky High.
That's so rough. I don't think people have to be joking.
Will now and forever be referring to every room in my house as my secret sanctum. That's funny.
The secret sanctum. Isn't that Kurt Russell?
Yeah, it is Kurt Russell.
Yeah, the dad. That's crazy.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Kelly Preston, Danielle Panabaker.
Kelly Preston's the mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Michael Angon. Whoa, I can't speak. He's in Oppenheimer though, and Almost Famous.
I still haven't watched Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to hear the reviews for Tenet?
Yeah. I feel like they better be good.
3.4 out of 5.
That's not high enough. Okay.
I've reviewed this movie twice. Let's see what I said about it. Both 5 stars, of course.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you disagree, Robert Urich. This is a 5-star movie. One day you'll understand when you're older. That's Robert is one of my friends, and he doesn't think Tenet's very good. And then my other review was Caden called it a perfect movie, and he's right. So, hello, my name is Christopher Nolan. Welcome to my masterclass. Today I will be discussing how I add emotional depth to my characters. First I add woman, then I add child, and we're done. Thank you for watching. 1-star review. Half the dialogue is exposition. The soundtrack goes boom. You will forget the entire thing on the drive home. A film by Christopher Nolan. That's a BS.
That's absurd. That's crazy.
Nolan's so scared to flop, he designed a movie you have to watch twice. 0.5 star.
That's crazy.
And then someone else review, huh? In parentheses, because it's a palindrome.
Nice.
Somebody else, I need to find like a good review of it. There's not that many, but
I have your next movie and you're going to be flabbergasted.
wow, yeah, the letterbox reviews are not great. Except for, okay, here's a 4-star review.
Okay.
Nolan finally made a movie that is literally nothing but literal-minded expository temporal logistics, and somehow it's the most disorienting experimental film he's made. I have no effing clue what happened, but it felt like watching an Ouroboros tie itself into various strange, beautiful, abstract knots while eating itself. With regards to some people comparing this to Michael Mann's late era, not really seeing outside of some surface level vibes-based storytelling, which is maybe what people mean. Okay, I don't know what that is. Those films... okay, the rest of this is just dumb, even though he gave it a good review.
Nice. All right, ready for the next movie?
Yeah, but like I wanted to find a good one. All right, anyway.
Aquamarine.
Oh, I loved that movie when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Ate it up. Wait. Why is it not going? Hold on. Okay. 3.3 out of 5.
3.3 out of 5.
Sarah
Wow.
Paxton could do Aquaman, but Jason Momoa couldn't do Aquamarine.
That's ridiculous.
You used to call me on my shell phone. This is the greatest movie ever made, and none of you can convince me.
I feel like Letterboxd, like people don't really write like feel bad reviews.
They do sometimes, like for more serious movies.
Yeah.
But like for stuff like this, not really.
Interesting.
The girls proving true love exists through their friendship is just a bit too iconic. This movie was ahead of its time. Yeah. Okay. Next movie.
I'm having trouble coming up with one.
Let's go to Ratatouille. I've reviewed it 3 times. Some of mine are funny. Experiences any minor inconvenience in life. Fine, I'll watch Ratatouille again.
That's good.
I do remember I watched this one when I lived with a bunch of girls in California, and 2 of my roommates were German. We all watched Ratatouille.
Okay.
And my German roommate looked over at me while watching this and said, I could make many memes of this.
I could make many memes of this. Which basically just means it has a ton of one-liners that are like funny or like relatable.
Yeah.
Which means it's a great movie.
Who the F kills rats with a gun?
Nah, that's so real. I've always wondered that. Like, why is she grabbing a shotgun, a double-barreled shotgun, and shooting up her own home?
Yeah, that was crazy.
No, it's absurd, but it's
Somebody's
fun.
review is Gusto. Anyone can cook. Me putting my 3rd mac and cheese ready meal of the day in the microwave. Shiz, bro, you're effing right, man. Loki, one of the best Pixar films. Here's to the rats who dream. Imagine how angry the rat that controls Gordon Ramsay must be all the time. That's actually really good.
That was good. That was clever.
So this is why teachers make you take your hat off in school.
No rats. You ready?
Yeah.
Meet Dave.
Wait, what is that again?
Come on.
Oh, yeah. Wow, you went back into the archives. I don't want to meet Dave. Half star. That's pretty funny.
That is good.
If you're rating Meet Dave low on Letterboxd, you're lame and do not have a life. Sorry.
I thought it was fun.
I am Dave Ming Chang.
I am Dave Ming Chang.
Better than Endgame. I suggest you don't bother meeting Dave.
Oh, that's
1 star.
That's so tough. I mean, it was a bad movie.
Requires heavy drinking. 3.5 stars. Dave gets into all sorts of antics in this one.
Oh, gosh.
You guys are too afraid to admit that this movie is well above average. Have you ever wanted to watch Eddie Murphy say, "Welcome to Old Navy" 20 times and then pretend like he doesn't know how to put on a sweater? If so, this movie's for you. This movie and no other movies.
This movie and no other
That's pretty
movie.
good.
Yeah, that's funny. I mean,
Okay, more serious one. Hunger Games.
all right.
But it's definitely still going to have some goofy reviews.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all do. 3.7 out of
This
5.
should probably be our last one, huh? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
PETA cosplaying as a rock will never not be funny to me. Camera work more unstable than my future. Katniss girl boss, PETA male wife. Petition to give Stanley Tucci a late night show.
Yo, for real though, he played a show host
So
so
good,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if all tributes vlogged their Hunger Games experience.
Yo, wait, that's a great idea.
Yes, 5 stars. B, I don't care. Like the B word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, 5 stars. B, I don't care.
The idea of PETA whipping out his paint set to cosplay as a rock while everyone else is killing each other still sends me.
No, that's something I thought of over and over. I was just like, okay, bro's just trying to hide, and he's like, quick the paint.
Yeah, like that would have taken hours.
Yeah, because you watch how slowly he's doing it when
Yeah.
he's in that one like room where they're all proving their skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so slow. Like, how did he have time to paint himself into that rock?
Someone said, older sister ruins younger sister chance to appear on television. Some of you never had the Mockingjay whistle set as your ringtone in 6th grade, and it shows. I like that one. That one's good.
Is your phone going off over and over?
Somebody said, remember when we all thought that is mahogany was the funniest thing we'd ever heard? Yeah, 2012 was truly a simpler time.
Wait, that is mahogany?
That's when she like Katniss stabs the table and Effie's like, that is mahogany. Yeah. Hunger Games? Sorry, I ate. Like that ate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of hunger.
Yeah. I guess I don't understand the context of the comment.
Someone said Fortnite. Just Fortnite. 2 stars.
Oh.
Because like.
Yeah, it's like a battle royale.
Yeah.
2 stars. It's like Fortnite in a movie form.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Seeing a rock with a mouth. Hey, PETA. Oh.
That's good.
That is funny.
I liked that one.
Like, what if they just didn't show up? You just had to be there. Somebody, 5 stars.
Man, that junk is funny.
This season of The Truman Show certainly got a bit darker. It kind of is. Like, they're in a big dome.
Yeah,
like,
no, for sure.
It's like kind of a similar
For
concept.
sure. That's a genius comment.
Yeah.
This season of Truman Show got
All right, any last ideas? Princess Bride.
I'm sure that one has great reviews.
It's kind of an
iconic
iconic one.
Yeah, I saw
4.1 out of 5. That's the highest out of any of the ones we've looked at today.
Yeah, and I feel like that is especially high for like a goofy comedy movie.
Yeah, but Princess Bride is considered like it's highly up there with like good films. Like people consider it to be a very good movie.
Yeah. Yeah, and I get it. It's like less goofy than like Robin Hood Men in Tights or like.
Yeah.
So I get that. But it's still.
It's also just like a cult classic.
Yeah, it's still
like
completely
people love
goofy.
it. Yeah.
Like ROUSs
you're right.
and the way they look and all that. Like it's just nonsense.
Buttercup just standing there while Wesley gets effing ripped to shreds by that giant rat. Go, girl, give us nothing.
Ooh, I just got the chills.
I care deeply for Andre the Giant.
Cared. Past tense.
Have you ever considered piracy was ahead of you?
Piracy was ahead of you. I don't get it.
Like pirating things.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
How to get an entire film as a tattoo? Question mark. 5 stars. Like they're
They
wondering.
love it so much. They want to
Yeah.
get the whole
Is it just me or does anyone else feel extremely uncomfortable whenever people lick their fingers before turning pages? Because the grandpa keeps doing that.
I hate when people do that too. Like if I
Yeah.
see it, I'm just like, "Ugh, I'm not touching that book."
Just you wait. I will be on my deathbed quoting this movie.
That's really good.
Plot twist, I'm the Princess Bride and I'm in love with Wesley. There's a shortage of perfect movies in this world. Would be a pity to not watch this one. Pity not to watch this one.
Yeah. It is a great movie.
A rating below 5 stars? Inconceivable.
I was like, I'm waiting for a review to use the word inconceivable.
So a bunch. I'm now seeing a bunch. I just
Yeah.
had to get a little further down the list.
I was
Yeah.
shocked that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. Wait, that's like, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's fun. I think it would be fun to do an episode where I probably would rather not use letterboxd for this, but I think it'd be fun to do an episode where we look at like use like Rotten Tomatoes or something. I don't know, one of the other things that exist. Because letterboxd is a little bit more like niche. Like people are purposefully like I think it's just a little bit different.
Well, I also was just reading the funny ones for the most part.
Yeah. But it would be fun to go on that and find movies that are rated low that like, to me, I'm just like, dog, what? Like, how do people dislike this movie? This is a good movie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying it, like, maybe it's not the best movie in the world, but like the fact that it's getting 20% on Rotten Tomatoes is a joke, like, or whatever.
Yeah. Rotten Tomatoes is not super reliable, but yes.
Right. Or
IMDb also is like a good rating system.
Yeah, IMDb, like find ones that are like low rated and be like, what are we talking about right now?
Yeah.
Or find ones that are highly rated, just be like, that movie was trash. What?
Yeah.
How is this so highly rated?
No,
I think that'd be fun too.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, anyways.
Right. Well, that was a fun little episode.
Bada bing, bada boom.
We will
There's
see
another
you guys.
episode.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next Sunday.
Okay, bye.